From late-night partying and public criticism to long-range screamers and surpassing Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcus Rashford's resurgence in 2024 has all the drama, comeback energy, and glitz of a Hollywood movie. Guided by Erik ten Hag's tough love approach, Rashford isn't just a footballer back in form. He's a symbol of how changing habits off the field can bring you back to glory on it. Let's dive into the remarkable rise of a man who was once at risk of becoming another wasted talent, but has now become the face of Manchester United's rebirth. The return of Rashford, the renaissance of a Manchester United star. Marcus Rashford's resurgence in 2024 has been nothing short of phenomenal. After a rather underwhelming 2023 and 2024 season marred by off-field distractions and inconsistent performances, Rashford has bounced back to become a key figure under Erik ten Hag's guidance. He went from being a shadow of himself, struggling to keep his place in the starting lineup, to shining brightly once again. It all started with Ten Hag putting it bluntly: get your lifestyle in check, or get ready to warm the bench. This tough love approach worked wonders, as Rashford has since found his stride and his goal-scoring boots. The last few matches have been particularly impressive, with 3 goals and an assist in his last 2 appearances, giving Manchester United fans a reason to believe that their homegrown talent is back to his best. His current form isn't just about scoring. It's about his hunger, his pressing, and his renewed energy that United desperately needed. Lifestyle makeover, from nightclubs to net ripping. Ten Hag's comments about Rashford's lifestyle weren't just idle words. Rashford was reportedly involved in late-night shenanigans that led to a dip in his form, making headlines for the wrong reasons. It turns out that the secret to success wasn't dancing until dawn. Who would have thought? The turning point came when Ten Hag decided to bench him after one such incident. It was a wake-up call that Rashford couldn't ignore. He realized that if he wanted to get back to being one of the most electrifying forwards in England, the partying had to stop. Taking responsibility for his actions, Rashford apologized and made amends, and the result is a focused, more mature version of the player. Now, rather than spending his evenings in Belfast nightclubs, he's tearing up the opposition and finding the back of the net. This transformation has not only impressed fans, but also earned Rashford the respect of his teammates and coaching staff. Ambitious and lively, the Rashford that Ten Hag wants. During the preseason build-up for the 2024 and 2025 campaign, Ten Hag was optimistic, saying that Rashford looked lively and in very good shape. Rashford's performances during preseason and in the Community Shield suggested that his manager's confidence was well placed. Ten Hag noted that Rashford seemed ambitious and determined to shake off the previous season's missteps, which included missing out on the England squad for the Euros. The missed opportunity seemed to light a fire in him. After all, few things are more motivating than being left out of a major tournament. He began training with greater intensity and played with a renewed sense of purpose. Fans witnessed glimpses of the old Rashford, the player who burst onto the scene years ago with pace, power, and a smile that could light up Old Trafford. This determination wasn't just about reclaiming his place in the United squad, but also about proving that he belongs among the elite of English football. A goal fest and Cristiano's shadow, Rashford surpasses the legend. In what can only be described as a hold my beer moment, Marcus Rashford scored a stunning goal against Real Betis in the Europa League to surpass Cristiano Ronaldo's tally of European goals for Manchester United. Yes, the man who once looked up to Ronaldo from the academy ranks has now gone on to eclipse his record. Rashford ranks 6th in United's all-time European scorers, and doing it with a long-range screamer only made the moment sweeter. Erik ten Hag didn't hold back his praise, lauding Rashford's focus and determination to move past last season's disappointments. What's impressive isn't just the goals, it's the timing. Stepping up post-Ronaldo, after his contract termination in the World Cup, Rashford had to shoulder the pressure. Scoring 19 goals in just 24 appearances post-Qatar showed that the young forward wasn't backing down from a challenge. Instead, he was embracing the chance to be United's next icon. From missed chances to magical moments, a journey of redemption. This year hasn't been entirely free of the old problems. Rashford has missed a few golden opportunities in crucial games, causing some pundits to bring out the knives, ready to carve up his reputation. But Ten Hag has stood by his player, calling any criticism of Rashford's form stupid, after he missed chances in the Community Shield. The Dutch boss has insisted that Rashford's self-belief was unwavering, and his backing has given Rashford the confidence to keep going, even when things aren't going perfectly. This relationship between manager and player has been vital in Rashford's journey to redemption. Every time Rashford misses, Ten Hag is there to lift him up. And every time he scores, you can see Ten Hag's satisfaction. It's not just about the goals, but about seeing a young man finally come into his own, overcoming his insecurities and becoming a true leader on the pitch. The secret recipe. Erik Ten Hag's man management masterclass. Erik Ten Hag has proven that he knows how to handle his players, Rashford included. Where previous managers might have benched Rashford permanently after his disciplinary issues, Ten Hag opted for a different approach, strict but fair. The Dutchman benched Rashford for missing training after a night out, but kept communication lines open, allowing Rashford a way back into the squad if he was willing to change. This kind of man management, firm discipline mixed with empathy, has worked wonders for Rashford. It's almost sitcom-like: strict discipline, a heartfelt apology, and then a triumphant return. But this isn't a TV show. It's Ten Hag's way of making sure his players understand that mistakes aren't the end of the road. They're part of the journey. This trust is evident on the pitch, as Rashford is playing with a confidence that was clearly absent just a season ago. Stats speak louder than words. The Rashford transformation. Let's talk numbers. Rashford has already scored 3 goals in 2 games, and with his newly adopted disciplined lifestyle, he's on track to obliterate last season's paltry tally of 8 goals across all competitions. For a player who struggled to find consistency, these stats tell the story of a remarkable turnaround. But it's not just the goals. Rashford's assists and pressing have also improved. He's more involved in the build-up play, contributing defensively and tracking back, a sign of someone who is taking his role seriously. For United, these aren't just goals on the scoreboard. They're indicators that one of their key players is finally ready to be counted on when the going gets tough. No more excuses. Rashford the role model. Another significant change is Rashford's acceptance of responsibility for his actions. When Ten Hag spoke about Rashford taking responsibility, it was a public admission that the forward had matured off the pitch as well. This accountability was a missing piece in Rashford's career, one that is now shaping his current run of form. He's no longer just playing for himself. He's playing for the club, for his teammates, and for the fans. It's hard not to notice how this newfound maturity is translating into his performances on the pitch. His off-the-ball movement, his aggression, and his tactical awareness are all areas that have seen vast improvement since he decided to grow up and face his mistakes head-on. Praise where it's due. Rashford earning Ten Hag's trust. Ten Hag hasn't held back in heaping praise on Rashford when deserved. Following his performance in the Europa League, Ten Hag described Rashford as ambitious and motivated, words that must be music to Rashford's ears after a rocky past season. Such public praise from a manager like Ten Hag, who is known for demanding high standards, is worth more than just words. It represents a level of trust and belief that is not easily earned. Rashford's determination to keep pushing, keep training, and keep scoring has made him one of the most integral parts of this United side. And for a team trying to find its way back to the glory days, having a hungry and focused Rashford is invaluable. Thanks for sticking around and diving into Marcus Rashford's incredible comeback journey with us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.